Hello my friends, welcome to the Money Block Breakthrough 4-part video series with myself, Noah Hammond Terrell. Very excited to be joining you live from Costa Rica, and I want to dive right in this video series to dissecting and understanding exactly how you can have more money, more abundance, more peace, more enjoyment, and more fulfillment in your life. So this 4-part video series is in anticipation of and in excitement for a new course we're launching called the Money Block Breakthrough. And the entire reason that any of this has been created is because I've been teaching people for years how to live a more happy life, how to live a more confident life, how to live a more fulfilling life. And I've never taken the time to do an in-depth training regarding money. And if you're the kind of person who's watching these videos, if you're like me, you're someone who's growth oriented, who's got a big vision for their life, who's got a mission, a purpose, a passion, or is at least doing the work to tap into what their mission, purpose, and passion is, you're up to something in the world. And in order to do that powerfully, well, the way the world works right now, you probably need some money. And understanding how money actually works, what's true about money versus what are the falsehoods many of us have been fed all our lives, and how to become empowered in your relationship with money will be critical to your success in living your life the way you want to, doing the things that you want to do, making the difference you want to make, and seeing the world the way you want to see the world. So I'm incredibly excited to bring this video series to you. And in today's video, the first video, we're going to be talking about your relationship to money, your mindset around money, more correctly, your abundance mindset. You see, thoughts can create things. They're not the only things, thoughts are not the only things that create your reality, but they play a major role. The bottom line is if you don't think you can do it, well, you probably can't. If you don't think you're smart enough, well, you're probably not. And if you think money is the root of all evil, well, then you're probably not going to want to have too much of it considering you're a good person. So it's absolutely critical that we get clear on what are our thoughts about money, and do they empower us to have the reality with money with that which we desire. So first way to do that is to start looking at where you came from. The parents that raised you, the brothers and sisters you had, the community you lived in, the country you lived in, the media influences that you were influenced by as you were raised, all of these things planted seeds in your mind about money, about what money is, about how it works, about what's important about it, all these different things. So recognize that you already have a thinking, a way of perceiving money. You already have a way of thinking about it. And if you can tap into that, you can start to see in which ways am I disempowering myself. Now, this is critical because if you imagine, say you grew up in a very humble, poor, or more I want to say victimized family setting. The reason I'm saying victimized is because you can be poor and really, really happy. I'm in Costa Rica and I know many people who are poor and really, really happy. But when I say victimized, I mean poor and really, really unhappy. Poor to the point where you don't have the basic necessities of life. Poor to the point where you are striving and struggling just to make those basic necessities come into your life in the rare occasions that they're able to. We're talking about not enough food, not enough water, and ultimately not enough love, right? Not enough care. Not enough joy, not enough happiness. So if you grew up in a family or an environment like that, then you already have some limited beliefs about money. Now, contradictory, if you grew up in an environment where there was an abundance of money, where there was a total freedom around money, where there was a celebration around money, where there was a celebration around life, where there was ample amounts of love, ample amounts of happiness, well, you probably have a very different conversation about money that's probably much more empowering. So the average person generally has some mixture, especially if you're looking for advice like this. You probably have some empowering beliefs about money and some that are not so empowering. So I'm going to give you a trick. This is something that Tony Robbins does with his clients. It's an exercise that so many countless trainers have used, and it's just so simple, and it really works. I want you to take the time to, after this video of course, write the answers to the sentence, money is. Money is, ... And when you're doing this, allow yourself to just free flow and write everything you believe about money. And you'll start to see what your true thoughts are about money. This is incredibly helpful because you might start to see that you have some thoughts about money that contradict your goals and your desires. Maybe you think money is the root of all evil, while you also desire to have a lot of it. Contradictory. Maybe you believe that if you're rich, you're the filthy rich, right? The filthy rich. Yet you have a desire to be rich. Contradictory. So this is a very simple way to just start seeing what your conversation is and start seeing what's in the way of your abundance mindset. Now, one last thing that I want to talk about in this video is a very common pitfall that I see many people in. And I'm going to call it the craving or wanting mindset versus the abundance mindset. So the craving, the wanting mindset, this is something that has been programmed into all of us from a very young age, especially if you're growing up in a Western culture. You have been advertised to so many times, and every one of those advertisements in some way, shape, or form is designed to take a piece of your inner security, of your confidence, of your well-being, and nick at it, point at it. You're not tall enough, you're not sexy enough, you don't smell good enough. By our lifting heels, by our sexy clothes, by our sexy jeans, right? Everything in our culture is designed to make you a consumer that consumes out of lack, a consumer that craves. We aggrandize our celebrities, we make them the most amazing people ever because they're famous. I was actually looking at some research recently, and over 35,000 people a month type in how to become famous into Google. We have a culture that is run on this idea that fame and fortune is everything. If you don't have it, you're not cool. You're definitely not as cool as the people who have it. And so we live in a culture where we strive for these things. We strive for fame, we strive for fortune, and we're not even really sure why. At the core of it, we don't actually know why. Why do we want to be rich? What am I going to do with that? Who am I going to help? What is my lifestyle going to look like? Most people don't actually know the answers to this. So for you specifically, what I want you to look at is, and the shift that I want to invite you in to make, is how to shift from wanting and craving money to having it and being content with it. The energy of wanting and craving will leave you forever in the space of wanting and craving. It doesn't actually give it to you, because even if you got it, because you're so accustomed to being in a space of wanting and craving, you just want and crave what's next. If you were wanting and craving that $1 million, by the time you get to that $1 million, you'll already have created something new to want and crave that is beyond that. It is a trap. And it's programmed into us from an early age because it helps us buy lots of crap that we only sort of need. But if you move into the mindset of having it, of being abundant, being content, now you're setting yourself up for an opportunity to actually win at this money game. Now you're setting yourself up for an opportunity to actually feel some of the peace, the joy, the satisfaction, and the confidence that you're actually desiring one step below the surface layer desires of just more money. So I'm just planting a seed here, friends. I'm just planting a seed because we're going to keep going deep with this 4-part video series that's designed to just break open your conversation about money. Because people who are here in the world to do good, well, we have a world right now that operates on money. And we need to master this so that we can make the difference that we're here to make, and we can change things and actually have a planet a couple generations from now. So I'm inviting all of you to take this journey with me. If you're already jazzed up about really diving into this conversation, if you're already feeling that call like, wow, I really want to just handle this forever and be empowered for the rest of my life to be content and fulfilled and abundant in my finances, and being able to use those resources to do the good work that I'm here to do in the world, to live my life the way I want to live my life, well, moneyblockbreakthrough.com. We have an incredibly affordable, incredibly valuable training designed to help you, the kind of people who are doing good stuff out in the world, to break through in this conversation once and for all, and to have money be a non-stress in your life, a non-issue in your life, something that you enjoy, something that brings you joy, something that brings you contentment, fulfillment, and the ability to do what you know you're here to do. So I invite you to go check out moneyblockbreakthrough.com and to stay tuned for our next video. We're going to be talking about the energetic relationship with money. We're going to be talking about money in terms of your relationship to it, and how that's either disempowered or empowered, and how to start making that shift. So thanks for joining me. Once again, Noah Hammond Terrell, coming to you live from Costa Rica. I'll see you in the next video.